Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's makeup look is going to be on this rose gold, really subtle smoky eye. It's really bronzy with a hint of pink, so it's perfect for a date night or Valentine's Day with it being around the corner. So I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Everything you need to know will be down in the description box down below. I'll link my blog post, my Instagram. There'll be a blog post coming up on my Rakuten story for the second time, so I'll leave that in the description box. Everything you need to know, you know the drill. I will put a warning out here that I think I've woken up on the wrong side of bed today. I just cannot get my words out. I'm complete shambles, and I'm actually going to film the tutorial on my bathroom floor because it's just too dark in here. The sun's just done me over, like nice one sunshine. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it, I hope you find it useful, and if you are going out for Valentine's Day or celebrating it, I hope you have a lovely time and I hope you enjoy this tutorial. So yeah, please give it a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you haven't already so you never miss a video, and it really helps me out and I'm so thankful. So yeah, I'm going to shut up because I've done so much talking and I'm sick of hearing my own voice, and yeah, hope you enjoy. So I'm now filming on my bathroom floor because all of a sudden it's gone really dark in my room. So, but now it's really bright in here, so I'm going to squint. So I just can't win, I'm just going to go on with it, and you know, poop happens. So let's start with skin. Cleanse, moisturise, you know, the usual drill. And I've been trying out the Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation. My friend recommended this, and thanks Holly. Absolutely love it, but I'm finding I'm using quite a lot to achieve the coverage I want. So I perhaps wouldn't buy it again. I perhaps would buy the serum version to give that a try. So I'm just going to apply a couple of clumps on the back of my hand. I'm taking the Real Techniques Expert face brush, but first what I'm going to do is just going to blob a little bit around my face. Then in circular motions, I'm going to blend this in. I've got to say, I think my favourite foundation brush is the Real Techniques sculpting brush. Like I said, this is the Expert face brush, but I feel like it doesn't apply my foundation as nice. Like, it's nice and easy and gives a good coverage, but I just prefer the finish of the sculpting brush. The bristles don't need very lines, that's very good English, is it? The bristles don't need lines in your foundation. Unfortunately, I only have two of those and they're not clean, so we're using this. So I'm just stippling it where I need the extra coverage. I don't know how people can do their makeup like these YouTubers with their hair down, with earrings in. No, I'm not about that. It's a struggle doing my makeup in a t-shirt, well, shirt. I can't do it. It feels wrong. So with any excess foundation I've got on the back of my hand, I'm going to take my Real Techniques damp, and I'm just going to go around the face and just blend in any lines, and I'm putting that extra foundation as if it was concealer for any extra coverage. Don't pump, well, I don't tend to pump like extra foundation on my hand, it's just whatever I have left. And because the Beauty Blender, well, Milk Complexion Sponge is damp, it's going to absorb that product, so it's not going to give you, you know, a concealer finish. Do I look really red and orange? My skin's been quite red and orange recently and I don't know why, but hey, what can you do? So I'm going to go with concealer, and this is my first time using this concealer. It's the one that everyone's been raving on about. It's the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. This shade is C7. They sold out online of like practically all. So I'm not sure if this is going to be the right shade, but first time using it, let's go. Going to take a little around my nose. Bumble business. And there was a guest speaker there, Holly from a branch of Holly. Do I sound really nasally still? I do, don't I? And she was absolutely excellent. She gave us so many tips, and it was things that I knew about, but I don't actually put them into practice. So it was really good, it was really inspirational. And after that I was like, right, well, I've been feeling a bit fed up of my blog and YouTube channel for a while, so I just took the plunge and deleted anything I wasn't, you know, too keen on. And yeah, so I'm not too keen on my eyebrow tutorial. I have left it up there. But if you would like me to see me do an updated one, please let me know in the comments. And obviously, the same goes for any other tutorials you'd like to see. So with this look, I don't want to go too full on the eyebrows. I am trying to grow my eyebrows back, so they're a very weird shape. You know, they're just so annoying and unruly. But hey ho. Then if you need to neaten up, just take your sponge with no extra concealer and just neaten up underneath there. Now I wasn't going to go in with MAC Swiss Chocolate, but I am going to because I kind of feel like my brows aren't finished without it. So I'm just taking the tiniest bit. And I feel like it just keeps that product on as well. So for the eyes, I'm taking this pearly shade from NYX. Now it really annoys me about NYX because they don't put the shade name on the back of the, you know, when you pop it out, they just put a code. And that's really annoying because that's no good for anybody. So it's this pearly, nice pink shade. I'm taking this on a Real Techniques face shadow brush. They always rub off. And this is going to go underneath the brows just to highlight that all. And then I'm going to be taking my highlighter, which is going to be MAC Soft and Gentle. Just taking a tiny bit of that because that is very pink. And then I'm going to be taking my Sephora big fluffy brush. I'm going to be taking this cool brown shade here mixed with a tiny bit of this warm brown shade here. Again, both from NYX. And these are going to be my crease colours. I want to keep this eye look very rounded. I'm not really winging it out much. I'm keeping it very rounded and central. So now obviously I'm always going to take my Maybelline Tattoo in cream. Just put a tiny bit of this on this mobile part of the lid. This is just going to make the eyeshadow pop, and that's that little bit longer. Then I'm going to be taking a flat brush and I'm going to be taking this pinky goldy shade from NYX. So I'm just packing this product onto the mobile lid where we put that cream eyeshadow. I'm just taking a tiny bit through where we put the brown shade. You know, I didn't realise how much fallout I was going to get with these eyeshadows. I probably should have done my concealer last, but you know, you live and you learn. So I'm taking them brown shades that we used just to blend it all together. So yeah, so I've just came off Roaccutane for the second time now, and I'm so nervous. Like, when I came up it the first time, I was so excited. I was like, I'm gonna have great skin now, it's gonna be amazing. And then obviously, like 3 years later, I'll link my video, I think I just said that below. So now I'm really scared. I don't want it to be a third time, but I'm happy with how my skin is. There's still quite a bit of scarring and deep scarring that the camera doesn't pick up. So now I'm taking Becca Champagne Pop, and I'm just gonna take this on my finger. And I'm just gonna press that over the top of the eyeshadow, just because the eyeshadow is a little bit darker to what I wanted, so I'm just adding a bit of golden touch. And still so locked up and nasally, it's driving me up the wall. So now I'm taking a little tiny smudge brush. This is a Real Techniques accent brush. It's so tiny, and I'm going to be taking MAC Swiss Chocolate mixed with a bit of Natural Collection crushed walnut together. These are the shades I use for my eyebrows. And I'm going to take this as close to the lash line as I can. Now you're barely going to see it, but it's going to add that tiny bit of definition to the lash line, keeping it really soft. Because that's what I want from this makeup look. I don't want it to be too harsh, I just want it to keep it really soft. Right, I'm going to clear up underneath where I've had any of that fallout, just taking my foundation brush with no extra product. Then going back in my sponge, no extra product. Then I'm going to take a tiny bit of mascara. This is the MAC Extended Play Gigaback Lash. Now I didn't like this when I first brought it because it was so runny and wasn't a fan. But actually now it's dried up a bit. It's not bad. It's not very good for volume, but I can see why people like it for their bottom lashes. But I don't want to put it on my bottom lashes yet because I want to tidy up first. So I'm just putting a tiny little bit on because I'm going to go in with fake lashes. This video is just shambles, isn't it? Oh dear. If you haven't clicked off, it clicks. What? If you haven't clicked off it yet, please give it a thumbs up just to let me know you're still hanging in there with me, and I promise you the end result will be a nice makeup look that you'll be able to recreate. So, I'm going to go in, because my foundation is still a bit tacky. If your foundation tends to dry quite fast on your face, you're going to want to do this before you go onto the eyes. I'm taking the Makeup Revolution Matte Effect Cover and Conceal. And this is in the shade Dark, and I'm going to take this in my contour shade. So I'm just doing 2 stripes here, and 2 stripes while I'm doing like a big circle around the forehead. I'm going to take the opposite side of the Real Techniques, you know, the beauty blender that I've been using all this time. And I'm just patting this in, but blending it out in like these little tiny swiping motions. I don't want any harsh lines, I just want a bit of definition, and I'm wanting to use cream products because I want to try and keep it all a little bit. I find you get more of a natural looking payoff with cream products. Now I'm going to be taking my Posie Tint by Benefit. My lovely brother's girlfriend donated this to me. Thanks, Leona. I'm going to take the flat side of this sponge . That is a very, very sheer payoff. I think I'm going to have to go in with blush on that one. Very, very sheer. It'd be nice with like a BB cream or something though, but I think with a full face of foundation, it's just a little bit too sheer for me. So let me go ahead and put my lashes on, because I like to let my mascara dry before I go in with my lashes. I'm taking the Eyelure, the rosy ones, and these are Fling, and I absolutely love them. They're just really, really natural. I've worn these a few times now. I must have worn them 4 times and they're still in good condition. And I'm terrible looking after eyelashes. So I'm going to let that dry, and whilst that dries, I'm going to take a tiny bit, I'm just talking a tiny bit of that Collection Fair Concealer. So I want to use it underneath those eyes, where we had some of that fallout. So if you are using the NYX eyeshadows, I forgot how much fallout you get. So I'd recommend maybe doing the concealer afterwards. But like I said, you live and you learn. Taking my tweezers. Now always make sure there's no glue left on from the previous time. Just give them a little wipe, because there's nothing worse than putting your eyelash in place and trying to remove the tweezers but they're stuck from previous glue. I want to try and get these as close to the lash line as you can. So I've learned to really let the glue dry on the lashes, so whilst I let the glue dry, I'm going to powder the face. I'm going to be taking the Bourjois Healthy Balance powder. It's really hard to open things one-handed. I'm taking my Real Techniques, this is the limited edition blush brush. Give it a big old swirl. And then for underneath the eyes, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Fitme concealer in translucent. Oh my gosh, Louise! You are real today. So I actually want to define that contour a little bit more. So I'm just taking the Bourjois Chocolate Bronzer and a Real Techniques multitask brush, and I'm taking a light, I want to say sprinkle. I'm going to take the Benefit, tried to pronounce it in my last video, which I'll also link below, don't know what it's called, but leave it in the description box down below. On a Real Techniques Geo5 brush that it's got my hair on, lovely. That's the shower. Nothing wants to play ball today. So let's highlight the face, my favourite part, taking MAC Soft and Gentle, taking a tiny bit of this wherever I want to highlight my face. And then I'm taking a tiny bit of Becca Champagne pop over the top of that. Do you remember when you didn't used to highlight your face? Because I don't know what I did. My makeup just does not look finished without highlighter. I'm taking the Real Techniques base shadow brush that we use for underneath the brow bone, taking a bit of Becca Champagne pop, just in the inner corner. Then again, mixing a tiny bit of MAC Soft and Gentle. I'm going to go in with the number 7 Honey Balloon lipstick. I'm obsessed with this lipstick. So I'm just taking a tiny of this, the centre of the lips. Then I'm taking my lipstick. I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Brow Drama Gel. Just a tiny bit of this through the brow hairs to keep them in place. Spritz my face with the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. Try not to move your face when you've got the setting spray setting, because it's going to wet and dampen that powder that you've used to set your makeup. So if you're moving your face and making facial expressions, then it's going to undo all that setting, and then your foundation and concealer is going to sit in any fine lines or any areas where you don't want it to sit. Damn, the highlight though! I am living and breathing that. So I've actually just finished doing my hair, and I've decided that I want to add a bit of pop to the eyes. So I was contemplating whether to go dark and put like a dark brown eyeliner in the eyes, or I'm actually going to try using a white to brighten them up and make them pop. So I'm taking the MAC Fascinating eyeliner. This is just a white. Can you see the difference? So by using a white liner or perhaps a nude liner, it makes the eyes pop, makes them look more awake. It's a great tip if you're looking tired in the morning for work. But you know, if you did want to make this look a little bit more smoky, you know, a little bit more dramatic, then perhaps go with like a dark, warm brown eyeliner, or go with black, you know, really make them defined. It's makeup, play around with it and just enjoy it, you know? Amen. Wow, this video was absolute shambles. I'm really sorry. I've just woken up on the wrong side of the bed today, like completely. So I'm really glad I think I did film this video in my bathroom, because it's so dark in this room now. So yeah, this is the finished makeup look. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, even though it's been a bit here, there, everywhere. I've just completely woken up on the wrong side of the bed today, just not with it. But as you can see, by adding that pop of white eyeliner, it's really helped open up the eyes, and we've really achieved that nice rose gold finish, soft, subtle, smoky eye. And by using the eyeshadow to push down into the lash line instead of using an eyeliner, it's made it a lot more softer. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you found it useful. Please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and please share. If you can just give it a share on Facebook, maybe Twitter or Instagram, I'd really appreciate that. So yeah, have a great day or night wherever you are, and I hope you have a nice Valentine's Day if you're going out with your friends, or maybe you've got a date or whatever. Just enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy recreating this makeup look. Don't know what else to say now, so I'm gonna go. Okay, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video and support me, and yeah, see you in my next video.